Hello people, and today I'm talking about the film Deadstream, what is a Shudder original film, I believe. I don't think you can watch it anywhere else besides Shudder. I could be wrong about that. The basic plot of this movie is that a problematic YouTuber named Sean is trying to get his fans to trust him again and see the good in him. Okay, he's trying to get more views so he can get more money. So he decides to do a live stream that will be him in a haunted house for the entire day. And he's mostly doing this to try and gain interest again. As he stays in this building, he begins to see more haunting events and so on. I won't talk about much after this, so I don't spoil anything, though just to say, there will be a spoiler section later in this video. This film is a found footage movie, so everything is filmed as if it was an actual person making this live stream. They do toy with the idea though a bit, as the main character Sean can switch between the cameras, so there's more different angles and different unique ways they can film certain events. And I actually think that's fun. I kinda wish it was maybe something used in more newer found footage films. At least that idea of playing with the camera slightly more. Though I do know it's hard to do that without it breaking the kind of illusion that it's this footage that has been found and been lost for who knows how long. I'm just gonna flat out say this to start, but I wasn't a fan of this movie. I just don't really like it, though I do like ideas in the movie and certain concepts. What I will be talking about, I don't want this to just be negative, as if you haven't seen this movie, you might want to check it out just based on the positives alone, or maybe even some of the negatives sound good to you, unlike me who doesn't like it. But yeah. The main character, Sean, for the most part is acted well. I think he does give off the vibe of some real life YouTubers, and the idea he's kind of hiding his more problematic elements through a performance I think is done well. But my issue is I feel like that performance never exactly disappears.
I will be spending one night alone in a haunted house. Don't forget to smash that like button, smash that subscribe button, and follow me on.
He's still always very animated, like even when the actual horror element of the film comes in, when in my mind I feel like he'd become more down to earth and serious while his performance begins to slip away. Now, this might just be a me problem with me going into film expecting that, but I just feel like he is still too animated as a person for this film to work for me. But no full-on hate to the actor, I still think he does a great job, even though I feel like he's a bit too animated at times in this film. There's some practical effects used in this film, what I won't go into too much detail for now as spoilers, but most of it is really well done and looks very nice. I think that helps film a lot also. Another thing I quite enjoyed is the fact they did try to use the idea of this being a live stream. At times you will get to see the chat / the people who are watching typing stuff, and I think that's really fun, but I do wish they maybe used it a bit more, 'cause I feel like it's not used as much as you would think in the film.
Lily King 98, Sean, please do the right thing and help the spirits of this house find rest. Hell no! I'm not an exorcist, Lily King 98.
The film does, I think, work also very pacing wise. I think one issue with some found footage films, what is a big reason why some people might not like them, is that they're very slow at times and maybe a bit too slow. They're very slow paced with build-ups happening a lot. I think this film is quite perfectly paced. Stuff is happening at a good rate, and some things might be happening a bit too fast. I kinda wish certain events took a bit longer to happen, but overall the pacing and everything quite works. The dialogue in the film is really hard to say, because once again, Sean's character is quite animated, and at the beginning of the film I think that's fine because he doesn't know about the actual dangers of the place he's going to, but later on I feel like it comes off as strange, almost just awkward in a way. Overall, I wasn't a big fan of this. I could see some people quite enjoying this film. It's just, I feel like one of the big reasons why found footage has always intrigued me is the fact that a lot of found footage films, even though some are much more realistic than others, still did a good job at portraying it as very grounded. The characters normally seem quite human and real, and with Sean I just don't get that element off of the character, and it just makes the film not work for me. But once again, I do have elements I like in this movie. It's just the whole kind of idea doesn't work that well. Anyway, I'm going to talk spoilers now, so if you haven't seen the film and are planning on watching it, just don't watch this next part, and yeah, that's all I guess, and goodbye to you. But if you've seen the film, or if you're just not planning on watching it and just want to know my thoughts, then continue watching. Anyway, basically the main demon / ghost thing in the film obviously has a voice. Now, like Sean, the demon is very animated in the way they're quite the way they talk are quite animated almost. But with the demon, I'm going to just say demon, I can't remember. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was said to be a demon, I could be wrong. But I didn't mind that. It gave almost an Evil Deadite-esque way of talking. I like how it mocks Sean by even like saying like and subscribe. Was just like such a fun little thing. The other ghosts and stuff all are kind of like these weird practical creature designs, and they all look great. I talked about them before, but like most of the practical effects stuff really works well in this. I think that's because Shudder like does a great job at like making sure whoever is directing the film has the budget for that kind of effects. I could be wrong, but a lot of Shudder films have a lot of practical effects, what is nice to see, especially with horror films. Like I said, overall, I didn't really enjoy this film. There is definitely parts of film I like, and there's definitely things I think work, but there's definitely things what hold this film back, in my opinion. If I was to rate it, I would maybe give it 2 stars or something in that kind of range. Look, I don't like being too negative, but yeah, that's what I would rate this film. But if you've seen the movie, maybe you like it, might want to give it a higher rating, was fair enough. I just didn't like it, and maybe that's because I went into it expecting a different kind of film and got something different. But yeah, anyway, thank you for watching. If you liked the video, like it, or even if you hated it, dislike it, or subscribe. I have a bunch of other videos on here of me rambling on about whatever. But yeah, thanks for watching, and that's all. Goodbye.